Question 1. If the number of pens equals 40 and the number of books equals 60, what is the ratio of pens to books? In this question, the number of pens equals 40 and the number of books equals 60. To find the ratio between them, or to simplify both numbers, you will divide both numbers at the beginning by 10. So it will be 4 to 6. Then divided both sides by 2. 4 divided 2, which equals 2. And 6 divided 2, which equals 3. So the answer is B. Question 2. Compare the first value equals 4x, the second value equals 6y. In this question, we have two parallel lines, and we have angle X and angle Y, two corresponding angles. And you know that the corresponding angles are equals in measure. So the value of X equals the value of Y. It means the value of 6y is greater than the value of 4x. So the answer is B. Question 3. Find the difference between the areas of the two triangles. The formula of the area of the triangle is half times base times height. So if we have the area formula equals half times base times height, we can find the area of the first triangle, which equals half times 7 times 2, which equals 7. The area of the second triangle equals half times 7 times 3, which equals 21 over 2, which equals 10.5. Find the difference between 10.5 and 7. It will be 3.5. So the answer is C. Compare the first value equals 60 squared. The second value equals 60 times 36 plus 60 times 24. In this question, we have the first value, which is 60 squared. The second value is 60 times 36 plus 60 times 24. So we can take 60 as a common factor. So we have 60 times 36 plus 24. So it will be 60 times 60, which equals 60 squared. So both values are equal. So the answer is C. Question 5. A child is 4.25 years old. So his age is 4 years and as we know that 0.25, this is equals quarter. So to evaluate quarter of the year, you'll multiply 12 months times 1 over 4, which equals 3. So a child is 4.25 years old. So his age is 4 years and 3 months. So the answer is B. Question 6. Ahmed reads 90 pages on the first day and 115 pages on the second day. How many pages will he read on the third day? In this question, you will find the difference between 115 and 90. So 115 minus 90, this is equals 25. Then on the third day, he will read 115 plus 25, which equals 140. So the answer is C. Question 7. What number should be added to the numerator and the denominator of the fraction 419 so it will be equivalent to 2 over 3? Let the number be x. So x plus 4 over x plus 9, this is equals 2 over 3. Using cross multiplication, so x 3 times x plus 4, this is equals to 2 times x plus 9. So it will be 3x plus 12 equals 2x plus 18. So x equals 6. So the answer is A. Question 8. For making a square, we need 4 sticks. Then how many sticks do we need to make 9 adjacent squares? In this question, you will just multiply the number of squares times 3 plus 1. So you'll multiply 3 times 9 plus 1. It will be 27 plus 1, which equals 28. So the answer is D. Question 9. In how many ways can a person enter a hall that has 4 doors and exit from a different door? In this question, we can enter from 4 doors and exit from a different door, so we'll cancel one of them. So it will be 3. So it will be 4 times 3, which equals 12. So the answer is A. Question 10. Find the value of x. As we know that the sum of measures of supplementary angles equals 180. So 2x plus x plus 30 plus 2x, this is equals to 180. 2x plus 2x plus x, it will be 5x plus 30. This is equals 180 degrees. Subtract 30 from both sides, so 5x equals 150. Then divided both sides by 5, so x equals 30. So the answer is B. Question 11. 3 different size circles are drawn as shown in the figure. Find the ratio of the area of the shaded part to the area of the big circle. To find the area of the shaded part, you will subtract the area of the big circle minus the area of the 2 small circles. As you know that the area of the circle formula equals pi r squared. So if the area is pi r squared, to find the area of the big circle, we have the radius equals 3. So it will be pi times 3 squared, which equals 9 pi. To find the area of the 2 small circles, you will just add their areas together. So it will be pi times 1 squared plus 2 squared times pi, which equals 5 pi. To find the area of the shaded part, it will be 9 pi minus 5 pi, which equals 4 pi. This is the area of the shaded region. So to find the ratio, it will be 9 pi and 4 pi. Cross pi with pi, so the answer is 4 over 9. So the answer is A. Question 12. 5 numbers, the mean of the first 3 numbers is 10, and the mean of the last 2 numbers is 15. What is the mean of the 5 numbers? In this question, we have the mean of the first three numbers is 10. It means the sum of the first three numbers, it will be 3 times 10, which equals 30. And also we have the mean of the last two numbers equals 15. So the sum of the last two numbers, it will be 2 times 15, which equals 30. As you know that to find the mean, you will find the sum over their number. So we'll just add the sum of the three numbers plus the sum of the two numbers over the number, which equals 5. So it will be 30 plus 30 over 5. So it will be 60 over 5, which equals 12. So the answer is B. Question 13. Which of the following numbers can be written as 6n, wherein is an integer? To find a number in the form 6n, you will search for the number which is divisible by 6. A number is divisible by 6 if it's divisible by 3 or divisible by 2. The number is divisible by 2 if it ends with an even number, and the number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. So if we have 222, it ends with 2, and also the sum of its digits, which is 2 plus 2 plus 2, which equals 6, is divisible by 3. So this number is also divisible by 6. So the answer is C. Question 14. Find the average of the 4 years. To find the average, you'll just add the numbers over the number. So the total number, it will be 8 plus 10 plus 12 plus 16 over the number, which equals 4, which equals 11.5. So the answer is B. Question 15. What is the sum of the digits of the number 999 squared? 999 squared can be written as 1000 minus 1 squared. Now we have a formula which is a minus b all squared. This is equals a squared plus b squared minus 2ab, which is called the perfect square. So if we have 1000 minus 100 squared, it will be 1 million plus 1 minus 2000. So it will be 998,001. So the sum of its digits, it will be 9 plus 9 plus 8 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1, which equals 227. So the answer is B. Question 16. The perimeter of the first square is 12 centimeters and half of the perimeter of the second square is 8. Compare the first value, the area of the first square, the second value, half the area of the second square. As you know that the perimeter is a square equals side times 4. So to find the side of the first square, it will be 12 divided by 4, which equals 3. So the area, it will be side times side, which is 3 times 3, which equals to 9. For the second square, we have half of the perimeter equals 8. It means the perimeter of the second square, it will be 8 times 2, which equals 16. So to find the second side, for the second triangle, it will be 16 divided by 4, which equals to 4. So the area, it will be 4 times 4, which equals 16. Now, the first value, it will be 9, and the second value, it will be 8. So A is greater. So the answer is A. Question 17. If a quarter of a number equals 6,000, what is half of third of this number? Quarter of a number equals 6,000. It means if you want to find all of the number, you will multiply 6,000 times 4. So the number, it will be 6,000 times 4, which equals 24,000. Half of third of this number, so we'll multiply half times third times 24,000. You can simplify. Divided 2 equals 1, divided 2 equals 12, divided 3 equals 1, divided 3 equals 4. So the answer is 4,000. So the answer is B. Question 18. If 2 raised to the power of x equals 3, find 2 raised to the power of 2x. In this question, we have 2 raised to the power of 2x. We can rewrite it as 2 raised to the power of x, all to the power of 2. And you know that 2 raised to the power of x equals 3. So it will be 3 squared, which equals 9. So the answer is D. Question 19. A test consisting of 30 questions. Ahmed solved 60% of the test questions. How many questions did he not solve? You know that all the test is 100%. So he answered 60% of the test. It means he didn't solve for 40%. To calculate 40% of the total number of questions, you will just multiply 40% times 30, which equals 40 over 100 times 30. We can cross 2 zeros with 2 zeros. So the answer is 4 times 3, which equals 12, which is C. Question 20. Find the angle of the shaded part. In this circle, we divided all of it into 12 parts. To find the measure of each part, you will divide it, the measure of the circle, which is 360 over 12, which equals to 30. So to find the area of 3 parts, you'll multiply 30 times 3, which equals to 90. So the answer is B. If the first paid quarter of 600, it means he will pay 600 divided by 4, which equals to 150. If the second paid 1/5, so he paid 1 over 5 times 600, which equals 120. Plus the third, it will be equals 600. It means 270 plus the third equals 600. Subtract 270 from both sides. So the answer is 600 minus 270, which equals 330, which is D. Question 22. If the Earth's surface area is 510 million square kilometers, 70% of it is covered by water, find the land area. As you know that all of the Earth is 100%. To find the covered by water, the area which is covered by water, you will just subtract 100 minus 70%, which is 30%. Then we will calculate 30% times 510 millions. So it will be 30 over 100 times 510 millions, which equals 153 millions. So the answer is A. Question 23. Find the result. 444 raised to the power of 3 minus 443 times 444 times 445. In this question, to find the units digits of this value, 444 raised to the power 3, you will put 4 raised to the power of 3, so it will be 64. So the units digit is 4. The same for all of this value. You will just multiply 3 times 4, which equals 12, 12 times 4, which equals 60. So the units digit is 0. Now we will subtract 4 minus 0, which equals to 4. So we'll choose an answer which ends with 4, so the answer is A. Question 24. If the area of the triangle is 60 centimeters squared, find the area of the shaded part. To find the area of each triangle, you'll divide it 60 over 4, which equals to 15. Now we have two triangles are shaded, so we'll multiply 15 times 2, which equals to 30. So the answer is B. Question 25. Compare the first value, the area of the shaded triangle, the second value, the sum of the areas of the two unshaded triangles. We know that the area of the triangle equals half the area of the rectangle if they have common base and the opposite vertex of the triangle lies on the opposite side of the rectangle. So the area of the shaded part equals the area of the unshaded part. So the answer is C.